book lovers? It is G-Swizz here, and I'm here today to do a video that is completely out of my comfort zone because I'm technically talking to book lovers. I'm gonna be doing the Your Answers Can't Be Books tag. Here's the thing, I originally did not want to do this tag. Like, I saw it circulating around in the book community. I was immediately turned off by it because there are times where if I do want to do a non-bookish related video, I sometimes have bookish related answers and I kind of do want to talk about books all the time. And then I got tagged in it. I was just like, oh dang it, I can't escape this one. I was tagged by Ash's Adventures in Books. Thank you so much, Ash, for tagging me in this. I will link the original creator down in the description where you can check their original video out. Essentially, this tag is kind of self-explanatory. I'm not allowed to talk about books. And a big explanation as to why I was uncomfortable with even like watching these videos is because like, I mean, I do technically watch content that's not related to books, but when it comes to booktube, if I want to watch booktube, I usually want to watch booktube about books. I mean, like, that's self-explanatory. Like, I want to watch something about books if I'm going to watch booktube. Also, books are a big part of my life. I've been collecting and reading books since 2014. I now work in publishing. Anything and everything to do with books pretty much drives me. But not every good story comes from books. I'm gonna try my best to answer these questions. I have no answers prepared for this, but we're gonna see where this tag goes. What is something you own many of other than books? I mean, technically, I own many of these and they are kind of bookish, but I don't actually anticipate stopping the collection soon. And that, my friends, is art prints. I love art prints. Whether it's an art piece made by Camilo or whether it's made by another amazing artist in the community, I love collecting art prints. I would estimate that I own around 50 art prints and I like to display them all on my art print wall in the living room. As soon as you walk through the door, you will see fan art all over Camilo's and my home wall. And I don't anticipate stopping collecting art because I do love fan art. I love new fan art that comes out and I do want to support artists. A Touch of Magic is a place that I get some of my fan art. I also get some of my fan art from RedBubble to support those artists as well. I do like the board prints on RedBubble. Also, like any bookish subscription service that I subscribe to. Recently, I subscribed to the Bookish box. I am also trying out the Fable crate. That's kind of my preference in terms of fandom merch. And a lot of you guys probably were expecting me to say Funko Pops. I actually stopped collecting Funko Pops. And the reason why I stopped collecting Funko Pops is because at one point it made me happy, but I think it made me happy more for adrenaline's sake. But then once I purchased the Funko Pops, I realized, yeah, I like having some of my favorite characters around me, but you know, I felt like I had a lot more adrenaline when I was purchasing them rather than looking at them right now and enjoying them. This is a very weird thing to say, but I actually don't enjoy owning Funko Pops as much as I do enjoy collecting them. Therefore, I stopped collecting them. I do want to start collecting like anime figurines. Like, I've got a few already. I like the Demon Slayer ones that I own. I've got a few One Piece ones that I absolutely love. I'd say my emphasis at the moment is all the bookish stuff that I have. I think once I get back onto my anime and manga kick, I might just go on a binge buy of anime figurines. But I'd say at the moment, what I don't anticipate stopping is buying fan art. You guys might be wondering, G-Swizz, you're probably gonna run out of wall space eventually. What are you gonna do then? And that's the thing. I think that I'm gonna start filing some of my fan art and also use them as Bookstagram prompts. I don't want to put them all on my bookshelf because I don't want them all to cover my books, but I do love collecting fan art, but I don't want to obviously spend so much money to do it. So it's only when like a Touch of Magic drop happens or when I see an art piece and I just absolutely need it. I don't tend to collect fan art on like a huge frequent basis. It's more like when either an artist I love drops a piece, when there's a fandom that I love that actually has a piece, or when it's just given to me in a subscription service. What is something that you do for fun that is not reading a book? I could say the bookstore because I think the biggest thing that I miss while being in lockdown is definitely going to the bookstore. But I mean, my answer can't be books. This sucks! Sorry. I'm frustrated trying to think about this. Camilo and I like going to the arcade, and I think something that we missed about being out and about is going to the arcade and the thrill of winning something. I think, you know, staying at home is really good right now because we're not spending our money on the arcade essentially, but I love going out with Camilo there I like going out with him to Morning Glory. I like going out with him to like pop culture stores. I even just like shopping with him. I also like doing those things on my own as well. I don't do everything with Camilo, but when he's not around, I like going out. And sometimes I like listening to an audiobook, or sometimes I like speed walking to some music. I'm probably really boring. Those are my hobbies outside of booktube and reading at the moment. I'm not gonna have this time forever. One day I might have children and I won't have the time alone to walk around the shopping mall. What is something special or important on your nightstand that's not a book? I don't know. My medication? I don't know. Rings? I also have enamel pins on my nightstand. I keep them on this canvas here. Some people keep pins on their pin banner. I'd prefer to just not hang up anything on my wall, but keep my pins together. So I actually just stand this on my nightstand. Literally, this canvas only costed like $3. Yeah, I like enamel pins. I don't have them as much as art prints, but you know, I'll probably collect more as the years go on. What's something you buy at a bookstore other than books? Did I buy any of these enamel pins at a bookstore? Yeah, so I bought this Tandro and Nezuko one from Kinokuniya. Oh, and I also got this enamel pin that matches the cover of The Prison Healer. This was a Prison Healer exclusive pin that you could get at Kinokuniya with your purchase. Also, this is a Haruki Murakami inspired pin as well that you could also get with your purchase. I like some Bookish merch like pins, whether they're incentives or not. I don't know, maybe bookmarks. I haven't really been collecting bookmarks as much. I can't really get art prints of the books that I love from bookstores. So yeah, I just say like maybe enamel pins. What's a fun gift you received that wasn't a book or a gift card for books? Oh, it's in the frame. That's great. A year ago, Camilo came home and surprised me with my sons. So these are my sons. This is Dio, this is Diavolo, and this is Doppio. Yes, they are all named after JoJo's Bizarre Adventure villains, but they all just have some really cool names. And also, they are technically the color of Dio anyway. So Dio was the first one that I named. Camilo and I went to Morning Glory around a year ago. I remember seeing these peas in a pod on a top shelf. I was swooning. I was like, oh my goodness, they're so cute. I didn't buy them because I thought to myself, I want them, but do I need them? I don't know. So I wanted to save my money. And then 2 days later, we went out on a Friday night, and on a Sunday evening after work, I was expecting him to obviously come home from work, but he was at the door and he had something behind his back. And I was just like, hi babe, welcome home. And then he takes these peas in a pod around from his back and surprises me with them, and I just it was so beautiful. He's the best. He is amazing. So yes, these are our sons, Dio, Diablo, and Doppio. It's a non-bookish related gift. It's a non-bookish related answer. There you go, take it or leave it. But I love them. What's a YouTube channel that you watch that's not related to books? Oh, this one's easy. I watch Kodiko. Kodiko is my favorite YouTuber who does not do bookish related content. He is the funniest dude. I do also watch a bunch of commentary YouTube. Okay, so Kodiko is technically a commentary channel. He originally started off on Vine, and I actually didn't know him from Vine, but I ended up discovering him on YouTube, and then like his Vines are just hilarious. So like sometimes I go back and just watch his Vines. But I also watch other commentary channels like iNabber. I find that his topics are very interesting as well. Some people like to interpret them as drama channels. Not every single commentary YouTuber is a drama YouTuber. Sometimes I watch drama channels, but I'm more of a commentary fan, I'd say. I just like to know what's up with the internet sometimes. If I just want a good laugh that has some really good commentary, the person who does that perfectly is Kodiko. He has the perfect balance. Tag 5 booktubers you want to learn more about. I'm gonna tag my booktube bestie, Kat from Stars and Embers. Even though I think I know a lot about them based on knowing them for 4 years now, there's still so much more to learn based on my low score on the booktube bestie tag, so I'd like to learn more. So I tag you, Kat. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna tag all 3 of the amazing people from the Because We Can Readathon. So I also want to tag Jenna from Just a Little Bit Random. Yes, I want to know more about you, Jenna. And also, it's been years since we've actually like hung out. I miss you. I need to go to Adelaide. And Kat from Brews and Reviews. I also want to learn more about you as well. So you're tagged. I also want to tag AbbeyLeeC The Booklover. Love you, Abby. I'm gonna tag you. And finally, I'm gonna tag Kara from Kara's Bookish Life. You're also tagged, Kara. I'd like to know more about you besides the books we read as well. Genuinely amazing people. I guess that's gonna be it for this video today, book lovers. Let me know down in the comments if you do like sit down discussions like this on my channel. I'd like to know, because like I've been debating making discussion videos for a very long time. I don't mind doing them away from my bookshelf, but I do videos at my bookshelf because obviously I like to talk about books. In this instance, I tried my best not to. If you happen to enjoy this video as well, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet already. Join the amazing community of book lovers. And also, I have social medias. I'm at GSwizzleBooks on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm also at Goodreads. That's www.goodreads.com/gswizzle. And additionally, I'm on TikTok. I am at GSwizzle on TikTok if you want to follow me there. I love you, book lovers, and I will see you later. Peace.
Started out with half and I flipped it into double. Started out with half and I flipped it into double.